Welcome everybody. We're in downtown Gresham, Oregon's fourth largest city with 105,000 residents. You know, Gresham has been designated a bicycle-friendly city by the National League of Bicyclists, and our next guest loves that because I'm told he's a cyclist. So glad you're with us on Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Ken Ackerman. You know, for the past 5 years, we've been hearing about the possibility of the USS Ranger, which would be the largest floating museum in the world. Let's find out how much closer to reality this has become. Please welcome Travis Stovall, Executive Director of East Metro Economic Alliance. Thanks for being here.
Thank you, Ken.
All right, so back in 2007, bright idea. Let's bring this ship here, make lots of money. That was 2007. What's going on?
Exactly. Well, as you mentioned, the USS Ranger will be the largest floating museum in the world. And so when you do something of this magnitude, it's going to take time to get it here. There are a lot of hurdles that you had to jump through. And we have fulfilled a lot of things that the Navy has asked us to do in regards to the submission. So we're closer than we've ever been. So that's very, very exciting to be able to have this opportunity here, both from an economic development perspective, but preserving national treasure of the USS Ranger.
And you've had a local entrepreneur help you along the way and recently just granted over a piece of land.
That's correct. Local entrepreneurs stepped up and granted about 25 acres to the USS Ranger Foundation for parking and other access to the Ranger, but then also donated roughly about 10 water rights acres that actually I imagine is helpful when you are going to moor a ship just offshore. So very exciting to have that local interest and local commitment and investment into this Ranger possibility.
But we still have the hurdle of the Burlington Northern Bridge, right? We
do. There are many things that we're going to have to adjust and address as we come through the river. The channel is deep enough to get the ship through, but the Burlington Northern Santa Fe Railroad train bridge is a swing bridge, and it's not quite wide enough to get the ship through. So there's going to have to be some modifications that we're going to have to do, but Burlington Northern Santa Fe is working with a federal delegation and the foundation to ensure that we have an opportunity. Now, they haven't given us approval yet, so that's really tentative, but they are working with us to move this thing forward.
Well, when we're talking about the entire economic region, there's a project in place now called the Connections Plan, which would connect I-84, I-26. Why is that needed? Why is all the intricacies needed there?
It's an excellent question. There's two opportunities that we're looking to take advantage of. The first opportunity is just actual movement of traffic throughout East County. And if you've gone up to Mount Hood, sometimes it's very difficult to figure out which route is the best route. 181st, 257, 238th. Where do you get off and head up the mountain? That's going to be a lot clearer once this process is completed and once the improvements are made across all four arterials that traverse through the north part all the way through the south part of Gresham. The other thing is, how do we ensure that we're going to be able to encourage economic development in the key sites that exist here in East County? Gresham Vista Business Park, the Columbia Corridors, the Columbia Cascade River District, and then we also have the Springwater Corridor that also have opportunities for economic development and bringing jobs to this region, which are very, very critical today.
Hey, you just mentioned the Gresham Vista Business Park, and that's the only site of its kind in the state. Tell us why.
It's a Tier 1 site. It's a site that could be developed within 6 months. So it's a greenfield, ready to go. It's over 200 acres. It's the only Tier 1 site in the region that's over 50 acres. So it's really something that we need to be concerned about from a regional perspective, because if you're going to see a house and you want to buy a house, you want to see more than just one house. If you're a site selector and you want to help locate a business here in the region, you want to see more than one Tier 1 site. So while we're excited that we have a Tier 1 site here in the region and the port had purchased that to help develop it and help recruit to it, we're excited about that, but we're also concerned about the opportunity for companies to come here and see more than one house, basically.
All right, Travis Stovall, enjoy the 116.74 bike lane mileage they have in this city. And we want to thank you for being here on Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Ken Ackerman for the crew here. Make it a great day, everyone.